because there might be something different. So now we're adding some extra stuff into the scene. Whereas if it was a scene where we're just giving out information, we might not do that. We might just kind of move on and get, but we do take the time for the scenes that truly matter. And those are the scenes that people, that's really pushing the story forward.
Let me tell you too, this is something that I have a little bit more experience than even Jensen does, because I've been a guest on a lot of shows. Jensen's been a fortunate guy working on his own show for a long time. Supernatural, and this is you and Jared and the crew of Supernatural. They're a well-oiled machine. It's phenomenal how much they cover, what quality of product they get in such a short amount of time. It's really because these guys all work together so tight. And that's a lot of that is you and Jared as well.
Yeah, we move pretty quick because we know. I mean, at this point, it's like, listen, it's sink or swim, and if we're going to get this show done, then we gotta really be on the ball. And everybody, we have an amazing crew that just, I mean, you can throw weather at them, you can throw wind. I've had people in up to 80-foot lights, condors, the big cranes, and they're just like swaying back and forth, and it's like, all right, get the guy down to figure something else out, put some rain gear on, keep moving. So it's really like an army that just, nothing can sway, but and you have to. It's very, thank you. Yeah, hi.
You know what's really trippy? I kid you not. I'll tell you. I was just looking at you because I never seen a beard, and I looked and went, "You should have had a beard in Purgatory." Seriously, I was just literally looking at it.
The problem was with that. I probably would have had this. But what happened is last year they let me direct an episode that I directed first. So we shot that episode first, but it was like the third episode of the season. So in the episode that I directed, which is what we shot first, Dean was already out of Purgatory and had already shaved. And so we just had to go with it. And I like to think that Dean likes to shave with his knife. The Purgatory blade is just.
There's a cool concept of Purgatory too. That one of the things is hunger in Purgatory, and so I think it's kind of cool. Kind of time stops as well. Like age. You don't get hungry. You don't get thirsty. You don't go fishing.
True. You don't grow beard. Yeah, I think this probably, I love the Purgatory stuff, but I think that if I could go back and maybe tweak one little thing, it might be the fact that Dean should probably look a little more weathered and rough and a little bit like he's been out in the wilderness for months and months. But, it's television and we just gotta kind of roll with it. Because...
Next question.
You know what, Misha? You might have to ask Misha that. He came back from hiatus with a beard, and I guess the producers were just like, yeah, sure, that works. Yeah. Thank you. Hi.
Sorry, Ty, this is just for Jensen.
I'll butt in anyways.
I love this one. Okay, so I was sad to see that Dean and Castiel were falling back to being at odds with each other and uncommunicative. After Cass left with the Angel tablet, especially after Dean admitted that he was Cass and that they were replaced that way. And so I was wondering, are we looking at a return to season 6 when Cass is working behind Dean and Sal's back? Or are they going to find a way to work together and support each other like Dean has been supporting Sal?
Let me take this one. I just want to say, it's funny because I'm listening to that question, but I get questions like, what's Jensen smell like? You get questions like, season 6, episode 2, when Cass knew when you said that line and you gave him a little look, what did that look mean? He felt good.
I'm going to answer that. You asked me that question 2 nights ago.
Leather and whiskey.
Yeah, you know, you'll see in the season finale, which has not aired yet, that there is, well, I don't want to say too much. There is a struggle with Cass and Dee as far as you know, their relationship, but I think much like Sam and Dee, there is an underlying kind of bond. There's a friendship there that kind of supersedes whatever troubles are happening. They're always going to kind of, you know, look out for one another, have each other's back, and you know, they might have their own agenda sometimes, but you'll see in the season finale what old Cass is up to. Yeah, thanks. Hi.
I'd like to talk to your friend, it's very touching to me to see very spiritual and also kids. By the way, some girls already seen
Has some girls been inside Dean's room in the event of letters thing?
when future.
Well, yeah. They're blindfolded. I can't let them know where, you know, where the secret layer is. I have to blindfold them, bring them in. What? I don't know. You know, maybe Dean has other. You know, there's always the back of the Impala, isn't there? Does it really get bad?
It's a little bad back there anyways.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a boat. Well, I think Dean did get some action in the backseat, didn't he?
Funny you remember that.
Funny you remember that. Yeah, so I don't think Dean's hurt. I don't think he's, you know, needs to bring anybody back to the secret place. I think he can take care of his business elsewhere.
I like how you put that, take care of his business. Family business.
That's right. Yeah, hunting things, saving people, getting girls. You know, the family business. Alright, hi.
Hi, questions for Jensen, sorry, Ty.
You know Ty's gonna answer it anyway. Okay, what's up?
I've spent the previous few days in Florence, and I know that Neil's previously said that it's one of your favourite places. And I was just wondering what you liked about it, and what were your favourite spots?
Well, one of the best eating experiences I ever had was in Florence at which is the restaurant there. It's one of the, I think there's probably two on my list of places that are just untouchable. That place and what? And that was a place in go right into the business.
Look at him grinning back there. I thought it was getting a little slow. I'm sorry, I said I would behave.
Where was I?
You love it? You know, your props.
Yeah, I know. Hey, family business.